What's up, guys? It's TTT, the real one, by the way. Screw you, fake TTT, wherever you are. And anyways, that aside, I'm going to be doing something a little bit different today, and I actually wanted to provide some insight onto a new alien host style that I used in an in-house game earlier. And my bad, I wasn't recording when I played this game, but I feel that I've really never ever seen this style before. I'm actually gonna turn that down a little bit. But anyways, I was saying this style I used in this in-house game is probably a style you're not gonna see from a lot of alien hosts. It's still a super aggressive style, but I kind of decided to branch out today on using a new style, still very aggressive. But instead of going to the moon, getting the laws, and infesting everything, this one involves, like, directly ganking the officers of this game. And you'll also see that there's the new handles command you can do. Just type handles into the chat, and you'll see the handles of all the players. You can probably see mine is 1S21658058, which, if for some reason Smith wanted to ban me, he would stick that on the ban list because that's the only thing that remains constant throughout all games. And anyways, that aside, it's the 3-minute mark now, which means the alien pens can be released, and that's actually what I'm going to do right now. You always want to try to release the pens because they slow you down so hard. And there's Shane guarding the pens, but I'm still going to release it. I'm not going to take the risk of fighting him because there's really no point at T1, and I'm melee too, and I didn't want to reveal myself quite yet, although I am going to do that soon. So now I'm going to be running around the vents a little bit, and then I see Yellow, who also sees me. You can see from his vision right here, he's chasing me, right? He's trying to kill me, kite backwards a little bit, and what I'm waiting for right now, I'm waiting for my infest ability, not knowing that he has 2 portable auto docks in his inventory already. My infest ability is actually on cooldown. I don't think you can see it here, but it is on cooldown right now, and I was waiting for it to finish. And then I transformed so I could kill him. And this is basically when he outed me to the entire crew. I killed him, he outed me, and then he died to make things worse. So basically at this point, the crew is going to be pretty certain that I'm the alien host. And there are a lot of crew members still alive. So instead of going to the moon and get the logs, it was far too late for that. I decided to opt for a way different strategy than I've used in the past. Now actually you're going to see right here, I go right up, and I see the chief mechanical officer, and I just start killing him. Outright. I'm going to take out as many officers, as many high priority crew members, or even low priority ones that I can before they can get station infrastructure upgrades and get out of control. Basically, my goal here is just to gun kill all the crew members as this alien security guard is really what I'm doing right now. And so see, I take out the cam, take out the turrets, so I can get to these 2 guys in here. Nothing too much really going on yet. Until light pink comes out, but with a little bit of micro, pushed him back, and now I'm gonna go right in here, and I'm gonna gun kill these 2 guys as well. You're gonna see here. This is one reason why you always keep a thermal shield, because it can really shut down incinerators really hard, and it just allows you to get so much more value, and you can just often gun kill people with the thermal shield. Especially if any of them have the incinerators. So this is one good tip to keep the thermal shield on. I can't remember if this guy got away or not. We're gonna have to actually see here. And at this point, I'm just messing around. They all know it's me. I'm mostly just trolling at this point. But then again, quote from Smith himself, you cannot troll as the alien host. And one thing that you actually might have noticed is that I'm not even taking the time to infest these guys. I'm just gun killing them. And honestly, that's because transforming, I would have lost the second guy easier, which I did for a second, but then I caught back up to him. but I'm mostly just using my tier 1 alien host form to use the infest ability, and then I'm chasing everybody around and gun killing them. And you'll think, oh, you should spawn them. You're such a terrible person for not spawning them. They don't get to play the game. Well, guess what? That's what the alien host does. He's not here to make your life a friendly place. And it's better to gun kill people than have to kill them in melee range and have them getting away. So this is definitely one thing that I wanted to point out there. Yeah, so right now I'm gonna Evo. I'm gonna fast forward through this, because nothing's really happening. I guess I could just explore. The new Chief Engineering Officer came out, and Smith is actually the Chief Engineering Officer this game. It's a really fun role. I had the opportunity of playing it in the game that I played after this. I highly recommend as the engineer you get to the 4.0 and 5.0 as fast as possible, because it makes the station so much more manageable from aliens. Or if you are the alien, you can basically decimate all the turrets with just using that ability a few times. So anyways, back to my camera here. I went in the vents, infested 6. I get a ping from another human in this room. Like, ganking humans in this room is so easy. This, like, honestly, the CIO room is probably one of my best, like, favorite places to gank humans. And you'll notice again, I gun killed instead of infesting. Maybe I could have infested in that time, but, I don't know. Also, don't mind those Discord notifications. I'm gonna actually do something about that real quick. Sorry about anyone that had to hear those. I'm gonna turn those off real quick. Yeah, thanks for ruining my video, Discord. My bad. Sorry, everyone that, waiting through this. Okay. Anyways, back to the video. You'll notice here, I'm just going around infesting everything, basically gun killing all the crew members. And I noticed another guy in the CI room. Like, this is my, like, ganking place. And this guy's actually the captain. He's the captain. And actually when you're chasing the captain, you gotta make sure to close the distance to the captain when they're by doors, or else they'll just lock you out. And you also have to watch out for the captain trying to shoot you, so that was kind of why I stutter stepped toward the door there, in case he tried to lock me out. So always when you're going after a captain, always after you're going after a captain, it's definitely really good to just make sure you close the distance so they can't lock you out. You actually notice this captain didn't lock some of the doors anyways. Not sure about that. But at this point, I target everybody but my one spawn, who is green, and I untarget myself. And now at this point, I'm just gonna go around infesting everything. There's not much happening right now. Well, I lied. There's a lot happening. And actually right now, I'm going to gank the CWO, because I think that guy's the CW, who I actually locked into the door. And, you know, I can't... No, he's just a deep space miner. But I used my captain's card to lock him into that door, and he is not going anywhere. Hence the reason he was spawned. And I actually noticed the turrets are killing my egg. And I go back to kill the turrets, so that's kind of what's happening here. And I'll just fast forward through this. So anyways, kind of the idea behind the strategy, which I'll admit it does work best with an alien security guard, is basically if you get revealed really early, you just do as much damage as you can to the officers, and you just go around ganking people pretty much. And you can actually do this strategy without even getting discovered. I've done it before in several games. You are actually pretty successful with it. If you can rush a laser rifle before anybody else does, the officers basically cannot defend themselves. So right here, I think I was waiting for the infest, but then I noticed another ping over here. So I went to go kill whoever this was. Shane, actually. Hey Shane, how you doing? I'm actually gonna end up infesting him right here. It's like, I have a laser rifle, security guard, and alien. There was no way he was gonna be able to defend himself there. Especially on the XOC tried to lock me out. Wouldn't have done much though, because I had the cat's card. And now there are 2 humans left. There's the Mad Hatter, aka Fire, who's hanging out on Moon, and there's Smith, the Chief Engineering Officer. But right now, I'm gonna evo to Beetle actually, because assuming this game did go longer, I wanted to try out the new bus to Beetle. I don't know. See what Smith was doing down here. Going around. I don't know, probably waiting for an upgrade. Perhaps locking the door. I'm not sure. What he probably doesn't realize right now is that I'm planning to go kill him as soon as my Evo finishes. Now, honestly, at this point, I'm pretty sure it's safe to say I won this game. Of course, like, they always could totally surprise me. But this game, I don't know, it seems like I always had them trapped in a corner. Every time I wanted to gank someone, I had a really good position on them, and there was just no way that they were going to be able to get out. So now you'll see Smith here, just killing the turrets. Meanwhile, I am going to the reactor to kill him. So let's fast forward toward the walking a little bit. And here I come. I'm going to transform the Beetle probably around this corner. And I'm going to spam all my abilities while I chase him down. And, well, Beetle versus somebody that doesn't have shields or upgraded weapons. It is a very one-sided fight. And Smith is going to get spawned right there. And all who's left is Fire, aka the Mad Hatter, who went to Moon to get the logs. Meanwhile, the entire station absolutely got destroyed. Well, I was on... Well, he was on the Moon. So he's actually gonna come back to station. Kind of a bold move, but I do feel like he wanted this game to end quick. Which I don't blame him for. His life as lone survivor is really hard. Really, really hard. So anyways, he's gonna go back to station. He's actually going to land, and you actually noticed that Smith shot him with the new engineer ability. When you get the reactor 2.0, it basically gives you a little mini Yamato cannon for your station. And actually, you'll notice here, I come after him, and like Inferno versus Beetle, even though he's lone survivor, it's a one-sided fight. Now, I do notice the thermite in the gas tank. I go in the vents, and then actually what I'm going to do here is... See, where am I right now? I'm actually going back out of the vents, and I come out of the vents with my thermal shield, and I'm just going to finish him off with my laser rifle. And that's the game right there. It is definitely one of the faster victories at Host, being a hyper-aggressive style. I did close this game out at 20 minutes, an in-house game also, mind you. But this is definitely a new strategy that I honestly don't feel like the crew was prepared for. Because most crews are used to just chasing the alien around, cleaning infestations. But this time I decided to take a really direct approach and just gun kill them. And it might sound like not effective, or maybe just like there are better ways. But I was really successful with this strategy. Even though I gun killed a ridiculously excessive amount of people, I still feel like I was really really successful with this strategy, just because I took out so many humans early game with that laser rifle. Honestly, the humans just couldn't recover. They couldn't keep up with really anything that was happening. Anyways, I hope you guys all enjoyed the video, hopefully learned a few things for it, and I do encourage you to go try the mass gun kill strategy, because it's pretty entertaining. Anyways, with that, that is TTT out.